Hey guys, how are you? I hope everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday. I am at my local Western Sizzlin. I got me a salad. Oh, and I got me a sweet tea and a roll. I have some time before I have to go pick up my daughter, so I figured I would just vlog and chat with you guys while I eat, because I've seen a lot of people do that. So that's what we're gonna do today. That's today's. But please excuse the noise. My husband's truck is so freaking loud. Like, it's not even funny. So I'm having to drive his truck right now because my car actually got taken this past Sunday. And before anybody comes at me and is like, oh, well, you do YouTube, how is it your car got taken? I don't earn from YouTube right now. I do not have enough subscribers. I do not have enough watch time. I don't have enough of that stuff in order to do that. I wish I did. I'm hoping that would be a goal at some point. Oh man, their sweet tea always hits the spot. But I'm hoping to get to that point. Unfortunately, right now that is not in the cards right now. But let's get into this. So I just walked in and said I just want a salad to go. I got lettuce, pepperoni, chicken, cheese, and some sunflower seed kernels. And I don't know about you, but I like ranch with my stuff. Move his steering wheel up a little bit, but it's okay. It's all the way up. But anywho, but I like ranch on mine, and their ranch is so freaking good, you guys. Like, I even tried to replicate it at home. Couldn't do it. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did, but I just cannot get the same, like, consistency or the same taste as they do. It's so freaking good. Like, I use like every last bit. Sometimes I get 2 cups. That way I can like dunk my roll into it. Sometimes I don't always get a roll. But when I do, I definitely try to get a 2nd cup of ranch for it. And it is so freaking good. But I just pour it on top, and then I just shake it. I like to give it a good shake to get like everything mixed up, because you know you gotta cook your salad. Like, you have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But it is extremely hot here today, and I do mean extremely hot. But I ain't gonna complain, because I'd rather have it be hot than it be like cold or raining or something. Because if it was raining, I probably would have kept my butt at the house, to be quite honest with you guys. But look at that. You cannot tell me that that does not look scrumdiddlyumptious, like, at all. You can't tell me that. And for like people who are like, oh, I don't like salad or whatever, you haven't had steakhouse salad. So like, if you have a local Western Sizzlin, or if you are in the Spruce Pine area, definitely come to Western Sizzlin, because there it's like I just haven't sent. But anyways, but I have a lot of things going on right now. So like, because I have my husband's truck, he can't drive to work, so I have to take him, which isn't no big deal. I like the extra time with him, but we just have to get up like so freaking early. Like, it's not even funny. So like, my husband, has to be at work at 6:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And my daughter's in school. So it's like, we have to get up at like 5:30 something to 6. Get ready. Leave the house by like 6:15 or so. Depending on what mood my husband's in. What time he really wants to leave. And then I drop him off. And I gotta drive halfway across town to Bakersville to take my daughter to school. And then I go home. Because my husband's truck is a freaking gas guzzler. And I mean gas guzzler. So, he's got a V6 engine. It's crazy how much gas he freaking goes through. I put $10 in it the day before yesterday. It was Sunday. No, today's Tuesday. It was yesterday. Put $10 in it yesterday morning. I went through it. And I'm having to get a bunch of change on my husband's Washington Commanders helmet. And thankfully there was nothing there. I put $12 in it just so I could get him to work and stuff. And come home. And pick him up. So, yeah, and it went through like that. Thankfully, the $12 is still holding up. So I really ain't gotta worry about it all that bad. He plans on filling the truck up. That way it lasts us all week. And maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. But it's just until like we can like get him a 4-door. And then that way we can haul the kids with us. And then after that, we're gonna try and get me a new car probably in January. No, probably not January. It'll probably be February or so when we get our tax return. Use it as like a down payment. But I don't know. I would like to get y'all's opinions though in the comments. Like, I've looked at a couple of brands already that I really would like to get. I've looked at Jeep Grand Cherokee, and I've looked at the Trailhawk model for it. I've looked at Kia Sorento, which it looks really nice. It was like the SXX line Prestige or something like that. It would look really, really nice. It was really great. And then I've also looked at GMC Grand Terrain. I've had an Equinox, and I thought about getting another Equinox, but I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, what you, or like, tell me what you drive and how, like, you feel like it's reliable or something like that. Because I'd love to know y'all's opinions. I know I definitely want a mom car, but I don't know if I'm willing to take the plunge to get a Tahoe or something like that, because those things burn gas like a lot, and I have to drive to and from Bakersfield 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 days a week, making 2 or 3 trips. So I definitely want something that's like good on gas. So that's another thing. I need something good on gas. My Buick, I freaking love my Buick. I almost insert a picture here, but my Buick, I kid you not, I could fill that thing up for like $36 and it lasts me 2 weeks. Like, that's how good that thing was on gas. Like, I absolutely loved it. And I hate that we got to a point where we couldn't afford the payments. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, with today's economy, it's freaking crazy. But I don't know. I don't know what to get next. I really don't, because I've had a bunch of different brands. I've had Nissan, I've had Chevrolet, and I've had Buick. And I like all of them. Like, don't get me wrong, I love all of them. Like, they were all great, but my problem with Nissan is, like, the higher up you get in mileage, the transmission starts to tear up. Like, my Nissan that I had, it was a 2011 Nissan, and it had, by the time I traded it in, it had like 137,000 miles, I want to say. Yeah, about 137 miles on it, and the CVT transmission started tearing up. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So basically my options were, and it was getting close to being paid off too. Like, it was very close to getting paid off, but it was like, do I risk the transmission tearing up while I'm driving it, or do I just go ahead and trade it in? Like, those were my options. So I went ahead and I traded in, and I got a 2012 Chevy Equinox. Loved the darn thing. Loved it. It had Bluetooth. It had Sirius XM. It had a backup camera. It had remote start. That remote start was a freaking lifesaver when it was hot and stuff, or cold. Like, it was a freaking lifesaver. But 9 months into it, freaking timing chain assembly started going out in it. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Had it 9 months. 9 months. And it started tearing up. I was so pissed. So pissed. Like, so then I took it to the dealership. The dealership said it was so loose that they don't understand how I didn't throw the rod through my motor. And was like, it's like, we don't feel comfortable letting you leave the lot with this. And I was like, well, dang no. Of course, my husband was gone. He was gone hunting that evening. And I was like, well, let me talk to my husband about it. And so they gave me a loaner vehicle for the time being. And I was very thankful about that. And then my husband was like, well, we can just trade it. And I was like, okay, because if not, it was going to cost me like $1,400 to fix. And I don't know about anybody else, but I don't have $1,400 just laying around. Like, I just don't. So, yeah. Go figure. So, I ended up trading and got a 2020. It was brand new right off the showroom floor. A 2020 Chevy Trax. And I kept it for a long time. Like a very long time, because it was just me and my husband and our daughter. But then we had our son. And we got a promotional letter in the mail about them buying back Chevy Trax. And I kept telling my husband, I was like, we really need something bigger now with having the baby, because my son was rear facing at the time. And to me, it was just unsafe. Because like your knees would hit the dashboard. But anyways, but we got a promotional letter in the mail saying our local dealer was wanting to buy those Trax back. And mine was like the last year that they were buying back. So we went up there and we like looked at it and checked into it. And so then we found a color we liked, which ended up being my Buick. And so we decided just to go ahead and trade it. But looking back on it, honestly, I wish I would have, like, thought longer and harder about it before we signed the papers, because the payment was ridiculous and it was hard for us to keep up with. And then on September 17th, before Hurricane Helene hit, I got fired from my job. So then it really made it difficult trying to make the payment. And so yeah, that's where we are today. That's why I got repossessed. But it's okay. I mean, most people wouldn't come on here and say that, but personally for me, it was hard to talk about it at first, but now I don't find it all that hard. Because, like, I've accepted it and I'm moving on from it. I know in the end things will just get better. My husband said he'd get me another car. He said it may not be a brand new car, but, you know, he would get me another car, which I'm thankful for. My husband works very hard for us. Like, not only does he do his job not only does he do his regular job, but then he also goes and helps people with, like, mowing their yards, helping with decks and stuff like that. So my husband does work very, very hard. And I know he may not feel like I see that, but I do. And I'm so proud of him for him doing this stuff. So, honey, if you're seeing this, I'm very proud of you and I love you. But yeah, guys, this salad is so freaking good. It's so good. I think I may need to move. I don't know. Maybe not. I hope not. Anyhow, we'll stop with the salad for a minute. Let me show you this roll, guys. Look at that. That's a honker. Give me a big one. Holy cow. Another cup of ranch. I think I'll edit that part out. Yeah. But guys, look at this. Oh shoot, don't fall, don't fall. There we go. Watch this, just. It's warm. If you're not eating from your local steakhouse, then what are you doing with your life? Sorry. It's the truth. Guys, I don't know about you, but my darn allergies have been bothering me so freaking bad. Like, I woke up this morning and I couldn't breathe out of the left side of my nose. It's so bad. But yeah, I'm very happy with my lunch today. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It's one of my favorite places to eat. But I'm gonna get off of here. And I'm gonna finish eating, and then I gotta go get my daughter from school. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Have a magical day. Always stay magical, and I will catch up with you guys next time. Bye.